Hey everyone, I'm Mind, and I just got another copy of the LEGO Ninjago magazine. This is another one of the magazines that comes with 2 minifigures instead of 1. For those who don't know, every few months the Ninjago magazine will come with an extra minifigure. It'll come with 1 new polybag that hasn't been on any magazine before, and 1 polybag from a previous magazine, and that figure is completely random. So if you were to go out and buy the same exact magazine, you would always get the Island Lloyd, but the second minifigure would be completely random. You could get Spinjitzu Burst Lloyd like I got, but you could get any other minifigure from previous months. So I got Spinjitzu Burst Lloyd this time around. Not the one I would have picked, but I don't mind having him. But we'll take a closer look at those guys when we move on to the minifigures. First, let's take a look at the magazine. Okay, I only ripped the magazine a little bit this time around, but you can see it says Lego Toy Lloyd. He is strong and cool. Good for him, you know what? Good for him. He comes with 2 crabs as well who have swords that are sharp and treacherous. New season. But this is our first actual Seabound magazine, which is very exciting. Or is it? There's still Island branding all over it. I can't tell, but I think it's our first Seabound magazine because it has Seabound sets on it. We'll see what the comic is inside. Sea monsters. Which new villain commands this ocean army? Anyway, let's get this open. Alright, we have an ad for Master of the Mountain. As always, these sets are like getting discontinued. I don't know why they're still advertising Master of the Mountain here. I think next magazine will probably switch to an Island advertisement. Maybe, I guess we'll see. We have the table of contents right here, 2 great posters, Find the Island Chicken as always. Alright, let's turn to the first page. Toy, Lloyd. Bah, I forgot my towel and sunscreen. All-rounder, the sword goes with Lloyd like tea time goes with Master Wu. Golden and sturdy, it even has a bag at the end of the handle full of power bars. What are power bars? What does that mean? Sporting ace, Lloyd is the only ninja has put on face paint designed to scare the villains. The green ninja would also easily pass for an American football player. Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure that was camouflage to disguise himself, not to scare villains, but interesting take. Fashion icon, Lloyd has done it. Anyone who wears a ninja symbol on their belt buckle has high fashion standards. Nice! Dude, whoever's writing these magazines is having a lot of fun. I want to be this guy. I want to get a job here and write, like, the bios for these magazines. Creepy, crawly crabs galore. Alright, and you have, like, a little game right here and then a tiny little comic. How to be a ninja. You have many great qualities, Junior Ninja, but you still have to work hard on them. After all, no ninja master just fell out of the sky, not even Master Wu. Learn about the values you need to become a team member. And the values you need are curiosity, balance, generosity, wisdom, honesty, and courage. Okay, it's teaching nice lessons to kids. That's always nice to see. Picture payback. So this is just a spot the differences of the game between these 2 pictures. Skull attack. Just as the ninja found out, they are infected by Mammoth's skull trap. Free them by matching the numbered cutouts to the right letters. Alright, so then match these to these and then write the solutions down here. Alright, and then now we're at the comic, which looks like they're off the island. So this is officially not an Island magazine. Thank goodness. We had so many Island magazines and I was getting so tired of them, but now we're finally transitioning into Seabound. I don't think we're there yet, but we're in between at the very least. So the comic's called Shore Chaos. Not long after Nia's mother Maya arrives at the monastery of Spinjitzu. Okay, so this does actually take place during Seabound. This is the very beginning of Seabound, but it is Seabound. Very, very good, okay. No, yes. Anyway, as always, I'm not going to read the entire comic to you guys, but if you want to pause the video and read the comic for yourself, feel free. But if I notice anything especially interesting about it, I'll point it out. Hey look, it's Sensei Wu's dog. Oh no, all the animals in the aquarium are escaping. Are those Electro Cobra? That's a pretty cool reference to Season 3. Hey, isn't this the guy from the old fishing store set? If so, that's pretty cool that they put him in here. I like the shot of just all the different sea creatures. I think that's really fun. I love all the color and the variants there. Alright, and they're working to bring all the sea creatures back into the ocean. And that was just part 1 of the comic, now there's the break in between. Stop the swarm, help the ninja catch the sea creatures, use your Lego bricks to build a large net that fits exactly over the outline. Any gaps will let an animal slip through, so build very carefully. Alright, so it just gives you an outline of what to build, and you can use your own bricks to build that. And then we have the posters. So the first poster is of Island J, and this is a super cool one. Like, this is a crazy cool render, like the texturing on the face mask and everything. There was a lot of effort put in here. I've never seen this render up this close before, but it looks great. And it says J at the bottom, and the text is actually incorporated well. I really like this one. This is an excellent poster. And then the other poster is Zippy. I love Zippy. This is so funny. I'm not a fan of this like filter that they put over just like official set images to make it look more cartoony. It just doesn't look great in my opinion, but I do love Zippy, so this is a good poster. Back to the magazine though, we have a tricky crab hunt. Alright, and this is just a maze, but they tell you have to finish the maze in 60 seconds or else the crab gets away. Very interesting, adds another little challenge I guess. And now we're back to the comic. Bro, why does he look like that? Oh no, Kai, don't light the fish on fire. And you can see Nia still doesn't have control over her elemental power. I think that's pretty cool, honestly. It establishes that a little bit more. Because that part of Seabound was pretty short because the season was so short, so I like that. It shows that it happened like more than once. And it turns out the sea animals are being controlled by Prince Calamar Glutinous. Very cool. Love that guy. The ninja take a dive with new armor. Guys, the armor fits like a second skin. Let's go! Ooh, okay, here's something interesting for you guys to consider. Is this a new Zane face print? Well, the answer is yes, that is new. Like, that no actual figure has that. But is that an actual face print, or is that just a render for the magazine? Because they have revealed things in these magazines before. Like, for example, I think the Golden Legacy Cole was in the Ninjago Legacy magazine before it was revealed in the set. So is this a new face print for Zane for next year? And here's why I'm asking, because of course they do renders all the time. But if you look at all the other ninja, these are all just their official face prints. That's Nia's angry face, Cole's angry face, Jay's angry face, Kai's angry face, and Lloyd's angry face. You can even see Lloyd's mouth underneath, like on the official figure. But Zane's got his face like one eyebrow up. So is there something more to that? Who knows, maybe. That would be very cool. Sure hit, each ninja has a target weapon on their harpoon. Nia has a golden sai. Awesome propulsion, with their flippers, the heroes speed through the water like torpedoes. Giant tentacles are threatening a fishing vessel. The ninja discover that powerful energy signals in the deep are controlling the octopus. This also disturbs Nia's water energy, so the ninja head out with the new underwater bounty. Turn the page to find out more about this cool submarine. They discover a fantastic underwater kingdom called Morlopia at the bottom of the ocean. Its inhabitants are sea dwellers of all kinds. They are led by the following creatures: Chief Scientist Glutinous, the leader and villain Prince Kalmar, and the servants Hydro Whippers. Uh-oh, we got a vertical page. Oh, but this just looks like an advertisement for some of the sets. We have the Hydromech, the Ninja Subspeeder, and the Hydro Bounty. See, look, in this render, Zane has his regular face print, so that does make me very curious. Is that other one an actual face print? Or did they decide to just change Zane's and nobody else's? I feel like it could honestly be either. You never know with these things. Anyway, we have a Wicked Whirlpool. Phew, the Ice Ninja Zane was lucky. Zane escaped from the swirling wall just in time, but 5 villains from the past got tangled up in it. Circle them. Alright, and we have Mammotus, the Skull Sorcerer, one of the rats from Prime Empire, Unagami, and one of the Keepers. And then here you can draw your own Diving Ninja. I'm very curious what the next few magazines are going to be, because they kind of played all their Seabound cards, but they're kind of stuck with Seabound until at least January. So what are they going to do for the next few? Because usually they do an ad for 1 set per magazine, but they advertise 3 of the 5 here. So assuming the next 2 are in the next magazine, what are the other magazines going to have? I'm very curious. And then like there's the Draw Your Own Diving Ninja. So what are you going to draw in the other magazines? Very curious. Alright, and then we have an ad for next month's magazine. This time around it's going to come with Scuba Cole. That one is very exciting. I love the Scuba Cole minifigure. I would have preferred Island Cole because I already have 2 Scuba Cole minifigures. I only have 1 Island Cole. I really hope we end up getting Scuba Nia though, so I can get a second of that figure. Please, please, Ninjago Magazine, please include Scuba Nia in the future magazine. This is interesting though. It says it has the Secrets of the Elemental Masters inside. That's potentially a cool section of the magazine. And this looks like an interesting comic as well. Very, very curious. I'm actually excited for that one. And then what are these at the back? Like Ninjago postcards? Okay. But that's about it for the magazine, so now let's look at the minifigures. Alright, here's the first of these little minifigure polybags. We have Island Lloyd, so let's get him open. Alright, and here's the first minifigure, Island Lloyd. This is the minifigure that you guaranteed get if you get this magazine, while the other one is completely random. And I have mixed feelings on this minifigure. The figure itself I adore. I think this is a beautiful minifigure, one of the best Lloyd suits. And I love all the parts on him, especially like the exclusive face print on this version of Lloyd, with like the camouflage markings and everything. He is a super good looking figure. However, he's also a very, very common minifigure. He comes in 2 sets already, which are the 2 cheapest Island sets, as well as a polybag that was given out at LEGO stores and is available in some places for only $5. So I already have a lot of this figure, and I feel like many Ninjago fans already have at least one of this minifigure. So he's not the most exciting to get in this magazine. I definitely would have preferred Nia or Cole, who only came in 1 set, instead of getting a 4th Lloyd. But that being said, this is still a spectacular minifigure. The dark green looks so good on him. I love the little hexagon shapes on his torso, and just the overall jungle aesthetic with like the leaves and everything. He looks really great. I wish he came with his armor piece here like he does in the sets. I'm a little disappointed that he doesn't, but none of the Island figures did for whatever reason. And then his headband hairpiece also looks quite good. Fits in well here. There's his face print with his mask removed. You can see he's got somewhat of a neutral scowl. And there's his alternate face where he's a lot more angry, and I think this is an excellent expression for Lloyd. There that is with the hair removed, so you can better look at that face print. And there's the alternate face as well as back torso print. Once again, back torso print, very, very good. Not as good as the front, but still pretty good, and it ties it all together quite well. In terms of his accessory, he just has his golden machete that he comes with in sets. If you guys have watched my magazine overviews before, you've probably heard me talk about how I love how these magazines usually come with really unique weapons for the characters. And this is not a unique weapon. This is literally just the same one he comes with in sets. But I don't really mind that because it's at least accurate. And that's not the only accessory he comes with, because he also comes with these 2 crabs holding pirate swords. These are so goofy, and as someone who's been collecting LEGO for like over a decade at this point, to me they're not that interesting because I have crab pieces, I have pirate sword pieces. But I know if this magazine existed when I was little and I like had a subscription to it, this probably would have been like my favorite toy with the magazine. Just because whenever I got LEGO, I would play with every little bit, like every single character that came in the LEGO set, I would play with all of them, including like all the animals and whatnot. So the idea of getting 3 characters in this set instead of just 1, I would have loved that. And the pirate swords are really fun accessories that you can use on these guys or on your own characters. And if you don't have the crab pieces yet, it's really cool to get 2 of them here. They're quite simple parts, but they look really good. So while like these aren't great for people who have a lot of LEGO and may already have these parts, for kids who are like the target audience of this magazine, this is an awesome inclusion, and it makes me very, very happy to see. So with the crabs considered, this is a pretty good magazine minifigure. It would have been perfect if it was Nier or Cole instead of Lloyd, but even though Lloyd's super common, the accessories here are great, and Lloyd is a really good minifigure, so I don't mind having multiples of him. So this was a really solid one. And then here's the other polybag, Spinjitzu Burst Lloyd. Not going to spend too long on him because I already reviewed the magazine that he originally came in. And also, people who buy this magazine are not necessarily going to get this exact minifigure, so I think it's kind of pointless to like review him in depth, but I'll still build him and give you my overall thoughts. Here he is all built up, so in short, shield build is interesting and creative, but I'm not a fan of it. Sword build on the other hand is really unique for Ninjago and a lot of fun. The minifigure himself is pretty good. I like the mixture of normal green and dark green. The Legacy 2 legs are a little lame though, and I wish the face print had more of that electricity texture. The back torso print is awesome though. So overall, what do I think of this magazine? This was a really, really good magazine. I have to say, there was a lot here. The comic was fun, expanded upon lore, it felt like it fit in the season. Lots of fun activities inside too. Obviously this is a magazine that comes with 2 minifigures, so that's always great. If you live in the UK and you like go to an actual shop, I think you could actually look through the magazines and each one will come with a different second minifigures. You could like actually pick out the one you wanted. But even if you're getting it randomly, like, it's still always fun to get a second minifigure. Island Lloyd is a little lame because he is so common, but on the other hand, he is a really great minifigure and I love the accessories this time around. This is just a great magazine for kids. Like, if you're a kid who collects Ninjago and loves to play with it, and you're collecting on a bit of a budget, which most kids are, this is a great one to get because you get 2 full minifigures as well as the 2 crabs. It's a really great one. But those are just my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think of this magazine in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please press like and subscribe if you're new. I do LEGO and Ninjago videos like this every single day, so if you subscribe, you'll be the first to see them. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!